Um, Ignore any background noise. It's not important. It's just my wife watching her videos. So you might hear her giggling now and then. She does that in the mornings. I'm a little bit late today, getting myself ready, so I'm not prepared. What are we going to talk about today? I don't know, because I'm not prepared. I am normally somebody that is quite organised, ish, and I'm not very organised this morning. So I haven't sort of thought about where we're going to take this today. It very often depends on the comments that we get, where the chat goes anyway. I'm going to confuse you all now. I got a little cup, but I got a big cup as well. It feels wrong having a little cup. It really does feel wrong. Do you know that, Beast? It feels weird. Yeah, a little cup feels weird. I'll stick with a big one. Good morning. Ashwag, how you doing? See some very weird and wonderful names coming up in the comments. Good morning. Hello, beautiful lady. Are you into Indians? Do I look like a lady? I got a fucking beard. What the fuck? You leaving me now?
Yeah, I'm going to work.
Okay.
See you later.
Give me a kiss then. Love you.
I love you too.
Everybody say bye to my wife. Say
Bye.
bye. Drive carefully.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Smoking's bad for me. I know. I get told so many times on here. I will do it. Just I need to be in the right headspace. Wearing men's glasses. Did you not notice the beard? So yeah, I don't know where we're going to take this today. It all depends on what you guys come up with in the comments. I thought I would try a small cup today, and it feels really odd. I can't hold it properly anymore. Why? It's so small. But it's okay. I've got my normal coffee. But this one's just... It's like using a teacup. Do you know what I mean? So, depression and anxiety, how does it affect you? Get in the comments. Let's see where we can take today's chat. Yes, I know that I look a little bit rough, but don't worry, I'll be fine. Do I ever feel like I'm looking at life through somebody else's body? No, I don't think I've ever felt that way. A book? No, I don't know that one. Yeah, I can't really get into it. What's my zodiac sign? I'm Cancer. Gandalf, how you doing? Raz, good morning. I don't think that was the answer that they were looking for, but yeah. Pink Dog, how you doing? Little cup, waste of time. I had to make myself 2 cups of coffee. I made my first cup of coffee in a small cup because I'd lost my cup. And yeah, I found it anyway. Do I smoke ganja? No. So I do this every morning for you newcomers. I'm just going to sort of fill you in a little bit. I do it every morning, and it's not about me having depression and feeling sorry for myself and that sort of thing. This is all about you guys. So I do this so we can have a general chat, really, for about 90 minutes or so. We just have a general chat about depression, about anxiety, how it affects you. Danny. Yeah, I don't drink. It's not good for me. I have a 3-day hangover if I drink, so it's not good at all. Am I a stand-up comic? No, I'm not. I'm just a normal bloke, a normal everyday bloke, and I have suffered with depression and anxiety for over 20 years. I'm not a healthcare professional, but I am here to try and help you guys. The reason I do this is because when I was suffering at my worst, there was nobody for me to turn to and ask advice. So this gives you guys somebody to turn around to and ask advice and things that I don't know about. There may be people in the comments that do. So yeah, that's what we do, and it's all about us helping each other. I'll tell you what I do hate. I woke up this morning. I woke up late. Um, it's Sunday, so I'm allowed, I guess. I came downstairs, made coffee, and I sat down. No, that's not my dog. And I took my meds, and I took it with my coffee. Matt, how you doing? And they're stuck here. Do you ever get that when you take your tablets in the morning and you just get stuck in your throat and you swallow, but you can still feel them? Furious monkey. Ice. So many of us are in the same boat. Um, it's hard to look back and pick up the good points in your memory. I'm not going to tell you what town I'm from. Rosa, good morning. Yeah, it's hard to look back on your life and pick up on the good points that are there. They are there, but your mind is programmed to remember the bad stuff, and it's a shame, really. Danny, thank you. Yeah, when I first did this, my first video, it was a video, not a live, and I tried doing it about 4 or 5 times, and I ended up deleting it. And then I thought, well, if I can't do a video, I'm just gonna put a live out there. I can't delete that. I can delete it, but I didn't realise that at the time. Ice, you don't have to learn to live with depression. You have to beat it. I can't say that I suffer with PTSD as such. There are things that affect me from my younger years. I've been through it all in the chats before. So it's not about learning to live with it. It's about learning to live. So people try so hard. Marley, please stop it. People try so hard. Do I have Bitcoins? No. To try and become the person that they used to be before all this sort of depression hit you. And it's impossible. You can't do it. You are not that person anymore. What you have to do is try and find the person that you have become. The wall socket, the clue's in the name. We talk about depression, anxiety, and all things related. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm still alive. Serial killer, how you doing? Now, many people that have been on the chat before have asked what I do for a living. I don't do anything anymore, but I did put on a couple of videos last night of the work that I used to do. So make sure to have a look at that when you get 5 minutes spare. Have I heard of the black dog? Yeah, black dog is depression. It visits me all the time. Am I a doctor? No. You just heard me say that I am not a healthcare professional. Jack Ashler, what Sigma? Ice, we've all got real issues, mate. It's one of the things that I bang on about all the time, little victories. And I'm going to keep on banging on about it because it's massively important. Tina, what gives me any authority to talk about depression? I'm a long-term sufferer of depression and anxiety, and it never goes away. Never ever goes away. And so I think that I'm probably more qualified than any healthcare professional that you would go and see, for the simple reason I know how it feels. I've been through it. Jack, you're very lucky. I'm English, we don't have majors. Mike, like the name, quite amusing. Health anxiety, fear of dying. I've been like this nearly 40 years and manage better now. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard. I suspect that maybe you suffer with OCD. Maybe talk to your doctor. Mustang, how you doing? Good to see you again. Furious. I don't know if I did. Let me double check, mate. Bear with me. If I miss anyone's question, I apologise. No, I've never seen the black dog depression video. If you could, mate, drop it in the community section. Drop a link to it for me in the community section. I'll take a look. That's an interesting question. The wall socket. How do I know if I'm depressed or just miserable? I don't know how to answer that. Why are you miserable? Are there reasons for you being miserable? Mustang, what have you done? Gorgon Black, what's disgusting? And I know that what you're going to say. You're going to say smoking. What happened to my hair? I got old. Yeah, monkey. That's a really good description of it, to be fair. Yeah, no organisation today. I didn't get up until 10:05. So I've not had a shower. I've not had a wash. I've not brushed my teeth. I've not got dressed. This is me. Depression is clinical and misery is a state of mind. Well, obviously. Yeah. DK, don't like it, don't watch. Off you fuck. Yeah, stinky. It is what it is. I don't know about sad. I'm not sad this morning. Philip, good morning. Gorgon, I missed your reply. Monkey, yeah. Kids are definitely the way forward if you've got kids, obviously. Tina, very true. Marley, will you please stop it? Stop doing that. Distracting me. What was I going to say? Monkey, thank you. That's what I like to see. Danny, the biggest advice I have, and I do have some, is stay far away from alcohol. I couldn't agree more, mate. Gandalf, nor me. I stopped drinking probably about 4 years ago, actually. So yeah. Yeah, this little cup was a waste of time, man. What the fucking hell is the point of that? Useless. It's hard to even hold it, you know? It's tiny. Tina, yes, it is a very serious illness. It's a killer. We've got to learn how to alleviate some of the pressures it puts on us. Danny, thank you for joining us. Make sure you've subscribed to the top up there somewhere. I just can't get my words out, man. What the fuck's wrong with me? Serial killer, really? Don't get into that, please. Sub, thank you, mate. Will, how you doing? Yeah, this is the same size as a Sports Direct one-ish. The bits, welcome. Good to see you again. Isla Plays, what's that all about? You can't see the people's names. I wonder why that is. Pink Dog was right up at the top. Hello.
I broke the car.
What have you done?
Well, it wouldn't start. I got it to start and now it won't. run.
What do you mean it won't run?
Oh, it won't stay running. Yes, it has fuel. I've checked all everything. It's all fine. But there's a funny rattle.
Really?
Well, I've got the bonnet up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't see anything abnormal.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. My wife broke the car again. I told you she breaks the car all the time. And I'm back. I apologise. The wife broke the car again. What are we talking about, guys? Tell me that we are not discussing religion. We better not be talking about religion. Yeah, no, we don't do religion. No religion, no politics. Superman, off you fuck. Yeah, I've got tattoos. So, where were we before my wife broke her car? Yeah, Superman crashed and burned. Anyone know anything about cars? I know a little bit about cars. It actually sounds like it's got no compression. It's just turning over freely, very easily. So hopefully it's something that I can repair. Who knows? Who knows? I will plug the diagnostic into it later on and see what I can do with it, if anything. At least it's give the wife a day off work, which is nice. I hope. I hope. It'll be good if she's got a day off. So, what are we going to talk about then? No, I don't think it is a fuel pump. It's just, you know when you turn it over and it's like, best description I can give. It's not doing that. It's just turning freely, like the starter motor's just turning freely. Maybe she's broken the starter motor, but it's possible, broken the teeth off. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Puff Sniffy, fuck off. I will plug it in and see what the diagnostic says. It's just something else, isn't it? It's there's always something. No, it's turning freely, Mark. I don't think it's the actual motor itself. I think maybe the teeth could have broke off or something like that. I don't know. I don't know that it's turning over, turning the engine over. I'll have to look. Did my depression start because of a relationship? No, it didn't. Festus, no, it's not the solenoid. Say the starter motor's turning, it's working, but it just doesn't sound like it's got compression. It's turning too easily. Got a flea dog? I'll have a look later. She said it started and then it sounded funny, was rattling. I hope she's not fucked the engine, but it is what it is. My wife is an expert at breaking cars. She's really good at it. What? You're being needy. My dog's being needy. Do I want to buy a motor? And you can donate one to me if you want. Don't know about buying one. Photo, how are we? Little bits, yeah. depression can come from physical ailments. It all, it's all part of it. Fighter, the channel is about talking about depression, not about me being depressed. I know that when I couldn't go to work because of my shoulder, it took a little while, but after my shoulder started playing up to the point where I couldn't work, the depression started to creep in, and it was really difficult to try and fight it off. And yeah, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And although the physical ailment isn't the cause of the depression, the effect that not being able to do what you normally can do does bring you down. Yeah, ADHD is another cause of depression. OCD also, PTSD. They're all factors. Yeah, exactly, Mark. It's a knock-on effect. Doom. Yeah. I'm going to do it again. I bang on about little victories. How important are they? What are they? Everything is the easiest answer. Absolutely everything is a little victory. So you get out of bed in the morning is a victory. When you feel like you can't face the day and all you want to do is stay in bed, getting out of bed is a victory. Going, having a wash, another victory. Brushing your teeth, another victory. And those victories are really important. Fighter, not always. It can, yes, but not always. I live in a pretty normal, everyday environment. I'm lucky where I live because I can get out and do things, like go and fix the car. Marley, please stop. Lovitz, exactly. Everything is a victory, everything you do. And count them up, add them up throughout the day. At the end of the day, see how many you've got. Tomorrow, try and beat that number. It's as simple as that. And it becomes second nature. I'm wondering where my wife is because she can't be trying to start the car. Mark, exactly that. Lily Evans, go fuck yourself. Don't like it, don't come here. Festus, yeah, do it. Share what makes you feel happy. On that note, what makes you feel happy? What is something that makes you feel happy? What is something that takes your mind off being low, being depressed, being anxious? Ian, I've got 3 of them, all in the same spot, mate. Yeah, I ignore them most of the time. I either tell them to fuck off or I just block them. Ian, it's not about me being depressed, mate. That's not what the channel's about. I smile a lot. I usually smile when I'm trying to offend someone. Not offend, but yeah, I like to put people in the place when creativity, yeah. There's a guy that comes on called Lions. His name is Lions Fix It Shop. However, he's changed it to Lions Fish Shop. I don't know why. Really creative. Turn your volume up. He's brilliant. He makes spoons, chopsticks, all that sort of thing. And yeah, and he's funny. He'll talk to you. It's not like some of these YouTubers that just sit and they ignore the comments. Crumbly Toast, welcome back. I think. Yeah, he gets involved. He'll chat with you. He's a good lad. His creativity has actually inspired me a little bit. I was watching him with making spoons. Spoon! 2-foot wooden head. Fucking hell. Okay. See you later, Crumbly Toast. Oh, there's 2 people have got to go. Bye. Fighter, are you going to go on about Jesus and God and religion and bullshit? Are you? Are you going to do that? Yeah, he is, Mark. Lubitz, do you take pregabalin? I can't remember. Do you take pregabalin medication? Bum, 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 bum. Maybe ask your doctor and give it a go. It is a nerve blocker, so it might help. It also helps with anxiety. It's mainly used to treat epilepsy, but it works for anxiety, and it's a nerve blocker, painkiller. So maybe speak to your doctor, give it a go. It might help. It does make you feel a bit drunk after a certain amount of time, but if it gets rid of the pain, it might be worth trying. Where is everyone today? Not much chatting going on. As my yeah, my fucking chat froze. Adam, man comes in his room. No, that's not what the channel's about, mate. Mark, take care, mate. I'll speak to you soon. Tanch, welcome. Fitz, I don't know what you just said. Depressed retard. Little Hazy, that'll be fun. Patiently Happy, that's a good name. Not a good comment now, what the fuck? Am I going to spend all day fucking kicking people out today? Who the fuck's that? Jim Keogh, good morning. What the fuck? That's always a bad sign when someone joins the channel and says, what the fuck? What am I up to today? Well, it seems that I'm going to be trying to fix the wife's car today. Got no choice, I guess. Hello, Beast.
Hey?
Hello. Have you got it sorted?
Where are the jumblies?
Oh, you killed the battery?
No. But before I do, I want to make sure there's enough in the battery to make sure it can turn over. Because when I first turned it over, it was a bit sluggish.
Yeah, it sounds like it might have brought the teeth off the starter motor or something like that, because it's just turning and turning and turning. It doesn't sound like it's turning the engine.
Well, oh, bugger.
I don't know. Until I start to diagnose it, I'm going to have to take bits off. And
Well, before you do that, I want to just check the battery to make sure I've got enough.
the jump leads might be in the boot of the Volvo.
Right.
You can't start the Volvo though.
Why?
Because there's no fuel in it.
What do you mean there's no fuel in it?
I told you about a week ago. Can nobody cover it? Bear with me, guys. Apologies.
What, my work?
Yeah.
Well, that's least my problems right now. I'm thinking about tomorrow. I've got a really busy day.
Well, that's why when I'm finished, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to go out and try and figure out what's wrong with it.
Well, I'm going to just do the basics that I know how to do with the, make sure the battery has. And if that doesn't work, then...
There's nothing wrong with the battery. It's turning over fine.
Okay. Well, this reminds me of the issues with the Volvo. You know? When it would do that funny start thing, but not enough.
But you said it started.
Started and then stopped.
When it started, you said it was rattling or something.
Not rattle. A funny noise that I didn't know.
What sort of funny noise?
Well, I didn't have the radio on. Normally I've got the radio on full blast, haven't I? So I don't know how long it's been making that noise.
What sort of noise was it?
Oh. Don't know.
Was it metallic? Was it knocking? Was it banging?
I can't really identify it. I don't know. Don't know how to describe it. But before Alan goes, I'm just going to try and see if he can help me with it.
Okay.
I'll put the mobile keys back up.
Yes, it's not the battery. But yeah, it's definitely not the battery. Wifey sounds like a baddie. What does that mean? Well, I don't know, because the starter motor's turning, so I don't know whether it's possibly the she's maybe broke the teeth off, which isn't her fault, is it? Baddie is a hottie. Carmine, good morning. She's a little bit nutty, to be honest, but she's brilliant. How's my day going? It started off okay. It's a bit shit now. I got to try and figure out what's wrong with her car. I might actually take you guys out with me when I do it. Might be a bit boring, mind you. Do I see more fucking, yeah, gone. Why do people insist on coming here talking about fucking religion? All the channels that there are. Mechanic live stream, yeah. I did a video of repairing the Volvo the other day, but I can't let her take the Volvo because it's got no MOT on it. Lovitz, yeah. It does help a lot of people with in nutritional things. Not really for me, but some people definitely. Right, I think I might have to get dressed and go and help my wife. I'm gonna call it a day there, guys. It's been 45 minutes. I apologise for cutting it short. I will be back later on at some point. I'm going to put it through an MOT, mate. It just needs a couple more things doing to it. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. I'll be back at some point this afternoon. I'm going to go and get cleaned up and get dressed and go and see if I can sort this fucking car out. Have a good day, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I will speak to you later on. Have a lovely day, people. Hi, Linda, and I'll catch you later on. Cheers. Bye.